This is going to be a video on the product rule for differentiation. So if we have a function, and that function is the product of two separate functions that we can call f and g, you use this formula to take the derivative of that function. So the way that I like to think of it is to take the derivative of f and leave g alone, and then add and take the derivative of g and leave f alone. So if this is our function here, y of x is the cube root of x squared times 2x minus x squared, and we're asked what's y prime of x. So we can simply, I think in the beginning when you're doing these problems especially, it's easier to just write out what you're going to call f and g. So I'll call f of x, and I'm going to rewrite this as x to the 2/3 to make it easier. So we do power over root when we have that type of situation. And then my g of x is going to be our other function, 2x minus x squared. So we have those. So then we're going to take the derivative of each of them. So f prime of x here is, you're going to take the derivative of x to the 2/3, so you pull the 2/3 down, and then we subtract 1 from 2/3, so you're going to get negative 1/3, right? So it's 2/3 x to the negative 1/3, and then g prime of x is, well, this is just a regular, you just go in order through the expression. So derivative of 2x is 2, derivative of x squared is 2x, right? And now we have the derivative of each of them, so we can just plug it back into the formula. So we can write y prime of x as 2/3 x to the negative 1/3 times 2x minus x squared. So we're taking the derivative of f, and then we're multiplying and leaving g how it was in the original expression. And then we're going to add, and we're going to take g prime, which is 2 minus 2x, multiplied by f, leaving f alone, is x to the 2/3. So now we have an expression for y prime of x, but you probably want to distribute this through and simplify a little bit more, so I'll do that. So here we're going to distribute this through, and this is going to give you, this distribution here is going to give you 4/3 x to the 2/3 minus 2/3 x to the 5/3 plus, so now this distribution's done, so we go over to this side of the plus sign, then we have to do this distribution. So this becomes 2x to the 2/3 minus 2x to the 5/3. And then we just combine like terms, and we'll get our final answer for y prime of x, which is going to be 10/3 x to the 2/3. So we do 4/3 x to the 2/3 plus 2x to the 2/3. We get 10/3 x to the 2/3. And this is going to be minus 8/3 x to the 5/3, which we get from minus 2/3 x to the 5/3 minus 2x to the 5/3. So this is good enough for your final answer for y prime of x. So product rule for differentiation is simply take the derivative of f, leave g alone, plus take the derivative of g, leave f alone.